right here to protect my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Tonight, from Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports. Mexico City Diablos taking on Daniel Jones and the New York Giants.
From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Mexico City Diablos. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Mexico City team as they interplay here. They come in off a loss in the season opener, which doubled as the home opener.
And when you lose that way, at home, season opener, it almost feels like two losses. So it's a big fight to get yourselves ready to go to play the next week.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The former number 6 overall pick in 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to is
first down, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up second and
the numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 3 catches, 58 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jones. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
And the Giants send out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And that will come the offense as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And right side, Henry's got it. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Henry. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Rodgers pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, that's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 68 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. First catch for the NFL's catch leader after 1 week, and it's a first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Back to the ground now, it's Henry. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Henry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Trying to punch it in with Henry. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Antonio Gibson. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
At the 35.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Diablos 7, Giants nothing.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. Catch made here by Campbell.
Complete.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, New York.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Taken down.
That one 28 yards on the ground. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
The Giants first down.
Off play action. Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Jones on 3rd down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
I don't think there could have been a better pocket for him to throw from, yet he never got rid of the football, and it goes down as a sack.
I mean, he had time to build a campfire back there. They still couldn't get rid of it.
I'll bring the s'mores next time.
Makes the score at Diablos 7. Giants.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 16 yards, a first down. To throw is Rodgers. That one is slant to McLaurin. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Complete to Terry McLaurin.
Derrick Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards there, first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
12 more yards there and another first down.
23-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Conley gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play. Leads to
on 2nd and goal. Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
New York set to take the field. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. With it is Jackson. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. A.J. Boye on the coverage.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Rodgers now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we have, all right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
With the score, Diablos
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. Henry's got it out on the left side.
That's good.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run with Henry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Rodgers completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
1st and 10.
Now here comes Daniel Jones and the Giants again. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, New York.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Campbell. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, Jones. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off near the 34. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 43-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
4-yard line.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards through the air and a first down. On the counter, it's Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Henry on the handoff.
A gain of 3, second down.
By Blake Martinez. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Back now in Mexico City. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Derrick Henry with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. At their own, the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Jonathan Allen, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Pass intercepted. They'll take over first and 10.
A first down carry for Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much short of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
3rd down.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chase Young. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones, they'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This to McLaurin out on the left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
To throw is Rodgers. To throw on 3rd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Field goal is good. Makes the score Diablos 37.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether...
Won't you get down with me?